Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collinwood for YouTube, Resident under slash of under slash Collinwood for BitChute. And I just seen the images for the Batman movie that stars Robert Pattinson. Now, I want to be clear. I don't think these images or what they're going to do with this movie is Robert Pattinson's fault already. I think a lot of people are going to pin this on Robert Pattinson. I'm going to pin this right where it fucking belongs. This is on Warner, and this is on DC. 1 and 2. And I'm not here to bitch about Robert Pattinson. I'm here to bitch about the same thing that many Batman fans have been bitching about long before Robert Pattinson was ever announced as Batman. If you look at these images, and I will leave a link in the description box, you can find these on bloodydisgusting.com. Shout out to those guys, by the way. The images of the car are what bother me the most. That does not look like a Batmobile to me. It doesn't look like... It just looks like a futuristic car. In which you could say, well, the Batmobile sort of looked like that with all its gadgets. And somewhat it could. But my issue is, to me, with Robert Pattinson being cast, his age, the way they're having his suit look, it looks young and new, right? The car looks young and new. This screams one thing. They're trying to make Batman look young and hip. They're trying to make Batman appeal to a younger audience. Here's a news flash for Warner, and you would think they would know this, Warner and DC. Batman is always going to appeal to an audience, no matter who you put in the role, as long as they play the role right. Okay? This, to me, just feels like what everybody's been saying from the get-go, and what I said too. They should have did Batman Beyond. And you know what? It's not too late to go that direction. Really, Robert Pattinson is the right age of Terry McGinnis. I think they should just fuck this Batman shit and scrap it and say, you know what? Instead of taking Batman and appealing him to a younger audience, which we don't need to do because it's already been proven people will watch Batman of all ages, we need to do Batman Beyond, because by these images don't scream Batman for me. These images that I've seen so far scream Batman Beyond. When I saw them today, I'm just like, this looks like they're going to do Batman Beyond. All it's missing is the suit and the rocket boots and the whole 9 yards. Now, people are like, is this Batman Beyond? No, this is Red Hood, goddamn you. But that's Jason Todd, but not Terry McGinnis. But that's a whole nother matter. To me, you know, I've said Warner and DC are too scared to go down the old Batman road to put over a new character in Terry McGinnis. Well, if you're going to take the time and bother and try to make Batman young and hip and cool looking to a younger audience, when it's been proven you don't necessarily need to do that, all you need to do is write the character right and have an actor who's actually going to play the character correctly. Unlike the way George Clooney fucking played him and fucked the character 3 Ways from Sunday up. Yeah, sorry to the George Clooney fans. I'm a George Clooney fan too, but he was the worst Batman ever, bar none. And that's not an opinion. That's a fucking fact. I'm not doing opinion. That's fact. George Clooney was the worst. You don't need to make Batman look young and hip. Terry McGinnis is already there. The very things that they're doing with this character, the Batman, it does not scream Bruce Wayne. That it's not about Robert Pattinson playing a role. It's not about Robert Pattinson playing Bruce Wayne. These things do not scream Bruce Wayne to me. All these little images scream one character, Terry McGinnis. If you've seen Batman Beyond, you know I'm right. And if you have not, head your asses to your big Walmart, not your small Walmart, because I have a small Walmart and a big Walmart that's around the areas around here. Go to your big Walmart, go to the electronics section, buy the animated series Batman Beyond, go watch it, and then come back and tell me I'm wrong on this video, because you'll realize, holy shit, yep, this looks like it could be Terry McGinnis and not Bruce Wayne. When I saw Robert Pattinson in the Batman, I'm thinking, man, this feels like Terry McGinnis. All it's missing is the Batman Beyond outfit. They could easily make that. The rocket boots. Everything about these images don't scream Bruce Wayne to me, and that's something I want to get across very clearly. When I look at these images, I'm just going, this isn't Bruce Wayne. This is Terry McGinnis. That's what this is. And I know a lot of people are going to be and defend this and say, no, they'll salvage this and it'll be good. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I just don't look at these images. And again, I don't necessarily want to judge upon images, but I'm only, I'm only looking at what I see and what I've seen in Batman movies, shows, and everything else. Batman Beyond should be getting done. This should be called, they should just scrap the title, change the look, it wouldn't be hard, and make this cast somebody older to play Bruce Wayne and do Batman Beyond. Flip the characters, do Batman Beyond, because I'm telling you, if this goes sideways, this will not be Robert Pattinson's fault. This will be the idiots at DC and Warner who absolutely refused to accept reality, and it is time to move on from the Dark Knight, the Caped Crusader, at least the original, to pass the fucking torch. The biggest issue in franchises, my friends, is nobody, including the head companies, wants to pass the fucking torch, and Batman is no exception, bar none. If you go watch Batman Beyond and you come back at me and say, well, I don't see Terry McGinnis, you're full of fucking shit, and I'm going to stand up for that stance right here and now. Because when I saw those images today and I saw that car, and I'm just like, now granted, Terry McGinnis doesn't drive that style of car, but these images, the way they're sort of futuristic set, it does not make me scream Bruce Wayne. It makes me scream Terry McGinnis. And that's the one thing I take away from these images. And God help them if they continue to go down this road and say, you know what, we're just going to continue to make Batman look young and hip and make Bruce Wayne look young and hip. Here's a news flash. Bruce Wayne is a playboy philanthropist who is always going after younger women or women in general. You don't need Robert Pattinson to do that. We've had Christian Bale, we've had Ben Affleck. I do think Robert Pattinson will play the role correctly. But again, when I look at these images, I don't see Bruce Wayne. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. And maybe in the film I will. Maybe that'll be the big coup de grace. Maybe that'll be the big difference where they have the way they have the representation of Bruce's, because I'm sure they're going to show Bruce Wayne's parents' death, right? It's been shown 1,000 times over any fucking way. Why not 1,001? My big issue is, do not throw Robert Pattinson under the bus if this goes bust. Throw Warner and DC, because I guarantee you, the things they should be doing like making sure Batman feels like Bruce Wayne, making sure Robert Pattinson feels like Bruce Wayne, are things they're not doing. They're making him look and feel like Terry goddamn McGinnis. And you can fucking quote me on that shit. Like, share, comment, and subscribe into Warner and DC. Blow me, bitches.